Storm Team 44, powered by Bracket Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. The rain, thankfully, on hold for at least the moment, but it's going to be coming back tonight and tomorrow, which is both good news and bad news, of course. We need the rain because of the moderate to severe drought that's ongoing across the area, but it will be a bit in the way during the evening commute for later tonight. So enjoy the peaceful weather while it lasts. A little foggy outside this morning. You can see that fog on that Evansville Deepatcher forecast from early this morning, and the fog is pretty widespread and dense in some spots. Visibility at 1/4 of a mile now in Evansville and Henderson, 1/2 mile in Madisonville. It varies depending on exactly where you are, but all of us, it looks like, at least getting some fog this morning. But luckily the rain is temporarily on hold. Got a lot of it yesterday, around an inch and a half in most places, and I think we're going to pick up an additional 1 to 2 inches, maybe locally a little north of that, as the rain comes in from the west. We already have it in progress this morning in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. This is what's headed in our direction later today. All this forming out ahead of this low, which you see right here over Colorado. This is coming down the Rockies and producing some thunderstorms out ahead of it, which will be us heading into later today. So let's map it out in the futurecast. By lunchtime today, still looking okay and quiet, mostly cloudy skies as most of that fog clears by that point. Temperatures a little warm just before those downpours get here. We'll briefly get up into the mid-80s for your highs today in Evansville and Morganfield and Henderson. Then the heavy rain comes in around 6 p.m. and it will be pretty heavy. Not anticipating any severe weather, but given how long the rain is going to last into tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some localized flooding and ponding on the roads again in some places as we see a lot of rain on the way these next 2 days. It slows down a little bit by 10 o'clock tonight. Then after midnight, it picks back up again. So tomorrow morning, plan on needing just a little bit more time to get to where you need to go early Wednesday. Still some downpours working their way through by lunchtime tomorrow and into the late afternoon. Just round after round of heavy rain making its way through. That's why I'm a little concerned about the threat for some localized flooding. But fortunately, by Wednesday night, Thursday morning, the front comes in. That's when the cooler, drier air arrives. There's the outline of the front by Thursday morning, finally towards our east. And for the rest of the week, back behind the front should be really nice. Mostly cooler for Thursday, but then temperatures bounce back up Friday, Saturdays. The sunshine comes back out, but it will be at least pretty sunny. Looks really nice for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Here are the high temperatures for the next 5 days. Here's what I'm talking about. A little brief cool down with highs back down to the mid and upper 70s tomorrow and Thursday. Then we're back up into the lower and mid 80s Friday and Saturday as the rain finally comes to an end. The rain that we'll get should add up to an additional 1 to 2 inches on top of what we saw yesterday, although I wouldn't be surprised if locally we get a little north of 2 inches, which is great from a drought perspective, but again, be on the lookout for some possible localized flooding these next couple of days. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast, which gets a heck of a lot better by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be a little warm during the afternoon for that first full weekend of fall, but it will be cool in the morning with lows down to the mid and upper 50s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning.